sleep paralysis or whatever. And when I realize that it is, I start getting real irritated because I can't move my body right. And then I just start shaking my leg as hard as I can. And I'm just yelling at him to get off because I look freaking psycho, bro. Laying in bed, just like kicking my leg, like trying to get him off of me. I'm like, get off! You piece of crap, just get off! Like, what the heck? And I'll just keep shaking and shaking until like I finally feel the release of it, you know? Hey, watch us on YouTube, listen on Spotify.
Overall, listen to our podcast and follow us on all social media.
Now let's get back to the podcast.
Sincerely, Bestie.
Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Sincerely Bestie. I'm Krystal.
And I'm Nancy.
Today we'll be discussing just an update on us and also, what are we talking about? Halloween.
Halloween tradition and stories.
So you guys aren't Nancy and Krystal. So who are you guys?
Oh.
I'm Robert.
Yeah. I forgot already. I'm Chang.
How do you guys
For
sound?
this episode, I sound like this.
Whoa. Ew, I just sound annoying. Like, you know what? Let's dance like them, Nancy. Ready?
Oh no!
Yeah, how does Robert dance?
Robert dance crazy.
Nancy knows.
That's okay. We'll just do it while we're sitting down. Ready?
What?
1, 2, 3.
I'm with you.
That's how he dances.
That's really how you dance this?
I'm so dead. I have his watch on because Chang always has to have his watches.
Oh my
and
gosh.
his cream jacket because he's annoying. And his collared shirt. And I wish I could show you my legs, but he always has to have his ankles showing because I don't know what it is about his ankles that he's obsessed with. But
So is it like no show socks and then dress shoes?
yeah.
Oh, that's a high fashion.
Yeah, he likes that look. And before, like when he was younger, he wore joggers, but they wouldn't be tight at the bottom, so he'd have rubber bands.
Oh my gosh, I remember you telling me about that.
Yeah, he put rubber bands around the bottom so it'd be tight. And he always looks for like dress pants that are tight at the bottom. I don't know what it is. But that's what he likes to wear when he gets dressed up or what he prefers to be dressed in. What about Robert?
Just like Robert. He always has to have a hat on. Not, he doesn't always, but he usually does.
Uh-huh.
And then his normal graphic t-shirts. He usually wears shorts, but I have sweatpants.
Oh.
But he usually wears shorts and his flip-flops.
Oh, the flip-flops.
Always
Yeah,
the
like
flip-flops.
I told Chang he needs to buy tighter pants. Because some guys, when they're dressed like that, their booty look real nice, you know? It's like fat and it sits up. I told Chang, I was like, either you need to get tighter pants or you got to get a bigger ass. Because you got to fill in those pants, sir.
Yeah, and then they also kind of tailor them.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Or you can just sew his pants a little higher and then iron it to crease it.
That's a lot of work.
That is a lot of work. You might as well just find tighter pants. Just make him wear a smaller size.
Yeah, maybe.
He might just have to do that. Wear a smaller size.
Or you can just have him wear boy pants.
Boy pants? He's going to be like, this don't fit me. Or we could just get it tailored.
Just get it
Whichever way.
tailored.
Yeah.
Be easier.
That's why he always tells me. He's like, you need to learn how to sew. I was like, oh, no. That's too much time for me.
I've attempted. I can't.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I can't do it straight and it looking nice. Oh. And then when I use the sewing machine, it's like, ugh.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, I love my craft class using those machines. You just freaking way down.
All right. So it is our half-year mark.
Yay!
Yay.
It's crazy. Because I feel like it's been longer.
I know.
Right? Like, I feel like we've been
Yeah.
doing this for a long time. But, we're only on, episode 26? That's crazy to me.
Hey, that's still a long time, though.
Did it turn out how you thought it was going to be like?
No.
Really? For the better or worse?
No, for the better.
Oh, okay, good.
No, I don't think that's the worst.
I-
I don't think so. What about you?
No, I think it's fun because, like, we get to hang out together. So that's a fun thing to do.
I know, because we're already so busy.
Yeah. And then especially now that we don't work together every day anymore, so it's like nice to kind of like update each other on here. And I was gonna tell you too, because like we talk a lot, and I was gonna tell you like we need to stop telling each other what we're doing on the weekend, so we have something to talk about on the podcast. So the reaction that we both have is real.
Like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, instead of like being like, oh yeah.
Ew, no, it's a normal thing though.
I know, it's so hard. That's why sometimes I'm like, I can't tell Nancy till the podcast. So.
I can't with you. I'm gonna have to start being like, you gotta wait till the podcast goes on.
Yeah. Ew. It's gonna freaking suck. I'm
like, it's something big. I gotta tell
you. I know. And the other great thing about it too is because I like talking, so it's been nice to have somewhere to talk about, or like just have stuff to talk about all the time, or talk about topics that we're like interested in, or stuff like that. Because sometimes, like, even at home with my sister and with my cousin, we could just sit there and just, like, debate and talk for, like, hours. So it's kind of crazy that now we get to do it with a lot of people, too, you know? So it's exciting.
I'm usually not a talker, though.
So
I mean, only if you're close to me, then I'll talk. Yeah. But it's opened me up more, though.
Yeah.
I feel like.
I think so, too. And I think it's fun seeing that side of you, too, Nance. Because sometimes, like, I feel like with our friend, me and him are so, like, talkative, and we just talk all the time. And Nancy's just there, like,
I always am. Yeah. I'm like that with my sisters, too, though.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, Nancy. So it's so
okay.
fun.
I'm slowly opening up, so it's okay.
I like to hear your opinions and stuff, so.
Yes. Cool. I totally just blanked out. Oh, Robert, I thought you were going to show us our subscribers and all that.
Oh, sure. I will.
Okay, Robert doesn't need to show his face because I'm Robert.
You're right. I'm dead. What do you think's been the hardest part about having a podcast?
Actually, like sitting and thinking.
Yeah, I think that's the hardest part.
That really is.
Other than trying to find topics to talk about.
Because I feel like when we talk, we can just be talking about like whatever, like forever. Yeah. But then when it's like topics and things that we want to really talk about, it's like, oh no, like, I have to think about it.
You have to go through and try to remember stuff or research and do all of that.
Yep.
It's a lot of work.
But it's fun because then you learn at the same time.
And I like talking about like our memories too, because then I have to like go back and I remember, I'm like, oh my gosh, we did do this and that. So that's been fun.
That's always fun.
Yeah.
We need to update our introduction.
Oh my gosh, it's so bad. Nancy's not even looking at the camera.
So, for our YouTube, we're at 30 subscribers.
Yay!
On Instagram, we're at 63 followers.
Whoa. Wow. I haven't checked on that in a while.
I know.
We have 1 follower on TikTok.
Oh my gosh. I keep forgetting
to go follow.
Me. Yeah, I keep telling myself I have to go follow on TikTok, and I keep forgetting.
We have 26 followers on Facebook.
That's not bad.
Wow.
Help us on TikTok.
Yes.
I feel like it is a little harder with TikTok though because it's so big too. So it's like there's so many videos and all that going on.
Yeah, and it's just to have our one video out there is kind of hard.
But we'll still try.
It's okay, one video at a time.
Yes.
So.
Don't forget, follow us on TikTok. And like compared to like when we barely started,
I know.
We couldn't even look at I couldn't even look at the camera.
I feel like I feel like I need to stop crouching. I feel like, oh my gosh, I watch all the videos and I slowly start to like my neck.
It's okay, me too. I do too.
And I hate it. Oh my gosh.
That's why I tell her, I'm like, you need to like let us know, like if we're crouching or something.
It's okay. We're
slouching.
Planning on renovating.
Yes, that's one of my goals. So are my goals.
Oh, yeah, I'm so excited for that.
It'll be fun. It'll be different. It'll be nice.
Yes. What other goals do you have for the?
I wrote to have more guest speakers.
Okay.
I mean, I know we're not like that big, but like I still would like to have like other people on the show and have like their opinions about things as well. So like Robert had asked, would you have your brother? I'm like, yeah, I'll have my youngest brother on here. It would be interesting. Be so fun. Yeah, it would be interesting to have him on here.
Because that's like a whole different spectrum of me and Nancy, you
Yeah.
know? So it'd be interesting.
He's like 18. We're like in our 20s, so it'll be different to see like that point of view.
I want to see where his mindset is, you know, like at his age, like 18, fresh out of high school, where we're like been almost like 10 years out of high school.
It's so crazy though, because I already know his like perspective of stuff is so different, and I'm like, okay, all right then.
So, if you guys had one featured guest on the top of your head, who would it be?
I'd love to have our best friend on the podcast.
I know.
You know who you are.
Yes. We need to get you on there.
Honestly.
Does he even watch this show?
He does. He says that he listens once in a while.
Okay.
We'll have to get him on. Even if it's sort of like, just like vocally. Instead of video, it's okay.
Yeah. That would be such a long video because we could just
Talk forever.
go on forever. He could go on forever, actually.
Yeah. Once we get this technology down, we can also probably just like do where we video chat and everything. That would be fun.
I would love that.
Yeah.
We're getting there. It's a lot of work for one person.
Of course. Thank you to our editor, Robert.
Thanks, Robert.
You're very welcome.
You're welcome. Another goal, I wrote was our new setup. So that'll be fun and interesting. Still trying to figure out how we're gonna do that.
So, what do you guys have in mind for you guys' setup?
Just 2 nice, comfy chairs.
Yeah, and I really want a neon sign.
Girl, I looked at some. They're kind of
yeah, they're kind of pricey. But I really want one.
We should just still do it.
Yeah, just
I
so,
saw one
you have
online.
a name behind us and everything. I think that's cute.
I saw one that was for Halloween. It said spooky, and I was like, "Oh, that's so cute. And then I looked at prices, and I was like,
"Never mind.
I don't think it's worth it if it's only for Halloween." But yes, we should. I think it'll be fun.
It will be fun.
Have our neon light.
Are we doing full body then? If we get chairs, okay, yeah. I think that'd be exciting.
That'd be nice. Then you guys see the other half of us rather than just the top of us.
Yeah. Well, good thing right now you don't see. What we're wearing. Well, I'm wearing it under here, so.
Sorry, no feet pics. We're gonna cover with the blankets.
No, sorry.
Yes, socks. That reminds me.
What?
So my sister has sent me a video.
Oh no.
My nephew's on TikTok.
Okay.
And it's a feet pic of him having goldfish in between his toes. And he's like moving.
Oh no.
I'll have to show you after. And she's like, no wonder where all the goldfish was going. And I was like, Robert, I haven't showed you it. She barely sent it today. But I was like, oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh.
This kid.
She's all looking around. Where are all the fishies at?
Huh?
I'm freaking dead.
I swear, kids, like generations, it's like
Yeah.
so different now.
They're quite different.
So different.
I don't know. We could have been weird too. I don't remember.
I don't think I was that weird. I was quite weird.
You were quiet weird?
Yeah.
I was like annoying weird. You know? Like even now, like we'll be in a car ride with my siblings and we'll be talking and I'm still talking. Nobody's like listening anymore. like annoying, you know? Adding unnecessary stuff at the end. I'm like, God, I need to stop talking.
It's okay. Another one I have was just to reach more subscribers in general for our YouTube. Even though we're at 30, you know, it would be nice to reach like 50 to 70. Would be even better. Or yeah. And then also just more followers on our TikTok and Instagram.
Our social media.
Social media.
That would be fun.
Yeah. Do you have any?
Basically the same as yours. Just getting the whole setup and more subscribers and followers. And I would love like for you guys to like send us stories or you know share your experiences and stuff, and we can talk about it. I think that'd be fun.
That'd be fun.
Our job will be a little easier where we don't have to continuously look for topics to talk about. So.
Or like, you know, like sometimes asking for opinions about things.
Yeah.
It'll give you like 2 different perspectives of things. I wrote more content on hot topics.
Oh, yeah.
Or
trending stuff.
Yeah, more trending stuff. That would be fun too.
Yeah.
How trendy are you guys?
Not that current.
Yeah, just because, I don't know, I hate it. Like, I love listening to it, too, because I listen to podcasts that talk about, like, hot topics all the time. And I'm always curious, but it's a lot of research and a lot of work.
So what's the current trend on your mind right now?
Right now? Shoot. Well, I've been watching this podcast. It's Whatever Podcast.
Whatever podcast?
Yeah.
What do they mainly talk about?
Well, it's just been interesting because I kind of like found it on TikTok. Where it's this guy and he like brings on like prostitutes and OnlyFans.
Oh.
And yeah, he brings like 4 or 5 of them on. And then he'll bring on like a really, what's the word called? Conservative person on. And they'll just kind of like debate and they'll like send in stories or topics that they talk about. And they'll just kind of debate over like what they think is like society is, and then the person that's conservative kind of like goes back and forth, and they talk about like hoes and sleeping with married men and all that stuff. I don't know why, but it popped up.
No,
on my
you know
TikTok.
what? Sometimes that's interesting to know.
Yeah.
Did you know this is controversial as well?
Yeah. It is.
Yeah, it is.
It is because like even when the conservative person is talking about certain stuff, I'm like I understand because like normally that's like the good, right? But then also like it's too much on that side where I'm kind of like in the middle, and I hate saying I'm in the middle, but like I get their side, but I also get their side. So I'm never really on one side because I know like one is good and one's bad, or one's a little bit more, what's the word? I don't know, but it's just it's just interesting to watch, to see them debate over it, and then they kind of either they school them or they learn a little bit, and it's just interesting to watch.
So who's your favorite porn star?
My favorite porn star? I was like, I don't think I have one.
You listen to the podcast.
There's not. No, I've only seen 2 episodes. No, but like each episode is like 4 or 5 hours long.
Wow.
So I only see
talk?
like yeah. So I've only seen like snippets of like TikTok and stuff.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
How about you, Nancy?
I feel like the one I watched, mine's like girly.
What's your trends?
Mine's Girls Gotta Eat.
Oh.
They're funny. It's just pretty much like 2 girls. They're friends, and they just pretty much talk about like, just like us, about their like experiences about stuff.
Yeah.
But like, they like really like
Get into it.
Like they will talk about their experience and everything. So I like it because I feel like they're real. It's like you can obviously tell it's not just like made up stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, there's one they talk about birth control. Like, I stopped listening to them for a bit, but then like they would talk about like their sex lives or like dating, and they normally would ask each other like how their weekends are and all that. Like I said, just like us, but then I feel like more in depth.
I know. I feel like I should listen to more of these girl talk podcasts so I can learn how to talk.
It's okay.
So I'm not rambling the whole time like earlier. So
It's okay. Yeah, theirs is just like ours, but like more in depth. And like they're older. I don't remember how old they are, but they're a lot older than us. So you think like they've experienced a lot too. And I'm not sure if they're married or not. I don't remember. But I remember they did talk about like their dating life.
oh, okay.
All that. I'm like into the girly stuff. That's what it is.
That's okay. I am too.
Well, there was one where I found it on TikTok. It was where they're like, am I the a-hole for blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, oh, that's nice. That's interesting. Because then it's like they send in their story and then they read the story and then, you know, the host, they like talk about it. If the, you know, the person is the a-hole or if the other person was the a-hole.
Yeah, yeah.
So, that's not bad.
Those are hard too, because sometimes like I'm like I don't know how to answer you.
Yeah. But they're so
Answer
nice.
me or answer Nancy?
Both.
Those are fun because then like there's stories that you get to read and you hear about other people and you give your opinion about it.
Yeah.
So that would be fun. We'll slowly start getting to that. Or like news on Reddit.
I like those too. I've been reading a lot of Reddit stuff too. Like,
Yeah.
am I the a-hole one?
Oh,
There's one where there's a sister. I guess her sister disinvited her to her wedding.
Oh.
Because she wants to bring her kids, but her sister doesn't want kids at her wedding. And so she was like, am I the a-hole for like, arguing with her, or is she the a-hole, whatever, not inviting me or disinviting me to her wedding because of my kids and blah blah blah. And I'm like, oh, that's so hard because like it's her wedding, it's what she wants, right?
Yeah.
But then on the other side, like, it's your sister's kids, like it's your niece and nephews. I mean, I understand like maybe other people's kids, but like your siblings' kids should at least, like, the immediate family could be there,
Yeah.
So I don't know. That makes it complicated.
That's a controversy. Kids at weddings.
Yeah, that too.
That is a big controversy.
We'll work on those.
Yes. What are some stuff that you learned while doing this podcast?
That I suck at talking.
No, you don't.
I feel like
For sure.
Like, Diamond always says, well, she was listening to our podcast with her that she was in. She was like, yeah, sometimes, like, you talk, but, like, there's not a real ending to it. Or, like, you start getting, like, tired and you start sighing at the end, or your voice gets raspy. And I'm like, oh, okay, I'll try to work on that.
It's okay. It's just the way you are, though, so it's okay.
Yeah. And sometimes it makes me... Sometimes I'm uncomfortable talking about stuff. I didn't think I would be.
Oh, okay.
But then it turned out that I'm a little... And even, like, every time we come on to, like, record, I get a little nervous. And I'm like... and I feel like I have to, like, turn it on, And I'm hoping something I could work on is to not feel like that and just be, like, myself on here.
Uncomfortable?
Be comfortable.
Oh.
Yeah.
You don't feel comfortable around here?
Oh, girl. What are you uncomfortable
Sometimes
talking about?
Because even, like, on YouTube and stuff, like, you have this, like, persona.
Oh.
Right? Like, you have to be interesting or something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
So then it's just, like, I got to turn on. I have to be interesting, or I have to try, But...
It's okay. I tell everybody I'm a boring person.
No, Nancy, you're not. You're not a boring person.
What do you feel like you learned by doing the podcast?
I learned a lot more about myself, and there's still stuff that I have to work on, and things that, like, what triggers me and traumas and stuff like that. That's helped me a lot too. It's just kind of learning more about myself and understanding that I'm gonna have to go through the process of becoming a better person and changing the ways that I feel and all of that. So, what about you?
We learned a lot about you and Chang.
Oh,
I know.
I don't know if that's for the good or for the better.
I just wrote that. I learned that my confidence level is a little better.
Okay, good.
A little.
Yeah.
And then, what did I write? I said what I learned about being on the internet and social media. Because you know how, like, at first, when we first decided, I was like, I only want to be on Spotify. Like, I only want to do audio. I don't want to do no video.
Yeah,
and then finally I was like, fine, I'll just do it. It's okay. Like, we'll do it. So I feel like I'm getting comfortable. So it's a good thing. That's what I also learned. And then, just like how Robert said, we learned a lot more about you. I mean, like, we're friends. Yeah. We're best friends. But there's so much that you can know about a person, though, too. And, like, we met, like, what?
And this is a brand new
4 years
friendship
ago.
Yeah.
So it's like we're still learning about each other.
Yeah, like, we didn't grow up together. We were already grown and just started working together. And, so
we met at work. That's how it started.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then just like expressing myself. Robert says that he's noticed that I've learned to express myself a lot better ever since doing this. So it's a good thing.
I know, if you watch her introductory video, Nancy's so shy and she's so cute.
I couldn't even look at the camera. Oh my gosh.
She's like mumbling down here. So cute.
I look like I'm like bored.
Yeah, she yawned while I was talking.
I forgot about that.
I'm like, Nancy, at least pretend to be interested in what I'm talking about.
You know what? I think it was. I didn't think that Robert was really recording. Yeah, that's why I thought
I'm all talking. Audio. She's like, he's not recording. I'm dead.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
What else would you like?
About the podcast?
Yeah.
Is it a look without it though? It's okay. I still have the sunglasses on, so it's okay.
Yeah.
Maybe. I wrote some expectations of having a podcast that I had before we had the podcast. Is that I thought it'd be easier, or at least easy, because me and Nancy are best friends already. And we could just, like I said, talk forever. But sometimes, like, it's our first time doing something like this, too. So just kind of, like, trying to dive deep into the conversation or into the topics. Or sometimes me and Nancy kind of go on a blank, and we're just kind of like, like,
we're like, what
are we going to say now,
No, that's true.
Yeah,
that is true.
Yeah, and when I watch podcasts, like, it's so effortless. They could just talk whatever and carry a conversation so easy. But me and Nancy still have to pause and be like, "Kate, so what next?" So I thought it would be easy, just effortless. But it's something that I think we're going to continue to work on, and it'll be easier later.
Yeah.
And like I said, I had expectation of, like, topics being endless. Like, we could just talk about everything, just because, like, when you watch other talk shows or you watch other podcasts, they have, like, it's like endless, right? They could talk about the same thing, about breaking up or about cheating 100 times, and it sounds different every time.
Yeah.
But for me and Nancy, we're like, okay, we're scrambling, we already talked about this, we already talked about that. So that's why we would love if you guys would send in stories so we could talk about it, or
things you guys would like us to talk about.
Yeah, that too, just to give us some ideas. And then another expectation was that it wouldn't be so time consuming, but it is. Like you said, like, a lot of research and a lot of writing stuff down and jogging through my memory and all of that, or doing research. Like, there's sometimes I'm just sitting there blank and I have to, like, I bother my sister and my cousin. I'm like, so what do you guys think about this? And then that's when we start talking, and then I'm like, oh, okay, that's a good thing to talk about, or okay, that's something that I could go off about for a long time.
At least you can do that. With
Yeah.
Robert, it's like, talk for a bit and then that's it. And I'm like, that's it. Help me more.
Yeah.
Like, give me more ideas. Like, what are stuff I've told you and about that you can think of that I would say? Or
Yeah. That's why I tell my sister, I'm like, you don't remember what we did when I was 10? And she's like, no. Or we'll talk about, like, our family memories, and she's like, remember this? And I'm like, no. But yeah, did you have any expectations?
Before, I thought it was going to be easy. Like how you said, like how we can talk forever. But it is hard because I feel like, we go into depth of things, but we don't go, like, crazy into it, because then that's us having to really sit there and think about it. And I'm like, that's gonna take forever. And then the time, like, the whole
This part.
pretty much what you said.
Yeah. And, like, the other thing too is, like, me and Nancy, we could, like, talk forever, but that's because we're talking about, like, our personal lives. And, like, we're shit talking on our family or friends and stuff like that. And we can't do that on here. Because
we're still keeping it G-rated, okay?
Yeah, for now. Y'all are safe till later.
Hopefully we'll be able to open it up a little bit more about it. It's just, we're beginners. So it's a little like, oh, well, should we keep it safe? Should we watch what we say and all that? But eventually later.
Yeah, so it's only our 26th episode, so be patient. We're learning. We're going to get there, so, and then we'll finally be a podcast that can talk about anything.
Yes.
It
is hard with topics, though.
Yeah, for sure.
There's just, like, there's so much to talk about, but then it's so hard, too, because then you're like, like how you said, we already talked about certain stuff, so then it's like, well, what else can we talk about that same topic? Like, I don't know.
There's only so many ways you can talk about it, So that's why it's like I said earlier, just having other people's stories so we can still talk about the topic, but go into it a little bit more, you know. And it could be cheating, but there's different kind of cheating, So just to talk about the different aspects of it is interesting. So should we talk about Halloween?
Yeah. Halloween. We're going to talk about Halloween. Yes. The reason why we're dressed up today.
Yeah, looking like our men. I'm still sitting here with sunglasses on if you're not watching the YouTube.
So, give me one of your man's phrases.
His annoying one. Yo, yo, yo.
He really does?
Yeah, he's so lame.
Damn.
What about yours?
Well, so Robert says this to my nephew a lot.
Okay.
And it's funny 'cause he'll be like, "What's up, dude?" So then my nephew be like, "What's up, dude?" And my sister, she had posted the other day on Facebook. She was like, "Yeah, we're like walking around the neighborhood, and your nephew, he sees one of the neighbor. He goes, 'What's up, dude?'" I'm like, oh my god, this kid! So he got it from his Uncle Robert. I'm pretty sure.
No, I heard it from him. So only to communicate.
I thought he got it
What's
from
up?
you,
Oh.
but it's their thing though.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah. He'll see Robert, he'll be like, "What's up, dude?" Robert would be like, "What's up, dude?" I'm like, oh my gosh. I don't know. Robert, do you have a phrase? Not really.
Not really, but
Not really.
just when you hear me speak, certain terms or words you
Talks really monotone and he mumbles.
Oh.
He does. He does mumble. If you know him, he mumbles. He doesn't believe me though.
Yes, I do a lot.
Oh.
He didn't believe me at first. I'll be like, "What are you saying? You're mumbling." I'm not mumbling. I'm like, "Yeah, you're mumbling. Like I can't understand you. Like say it clearly."
Thank you for that.
Love you.
No, not Ching. He talks very, very clearly and annoying. So I always tell him, I'm like, you're so better looking when you don't talk. Or I'm like, you're so good looking when you're sleeping.
Out with you.
Just don't say nothing.
Alright, so Halloween. Did you have any family traditions you did during Halloween or like things you would do?
Not really, because my family's never been a big like Halloween. Like we never really celebrated Halloween,
Okay.
and we also lived in a small town, and my parents worked a lot, so they never took us to like pumpkin patches or haunted houses or like I don't know, just anything you do in October, right? Where you go apple picking or apple pies, caramel apples, all that kind of stuff. They never did. They never really took us out. They only took us out for trick or treating. That was about it. Yeah, my mom would just she'd drive us around the blocks, drop us off, and then we just go house to house to the end of the block, and then she would just drive and watch us go the whole time. So
It's okay. I think my parents were the same too. We didn't really do much. We literally would just like go around our neighborhood,
oh yeah,
and that was it.
I know.
Because there's like a couple blocks, and like what, 3 blocks behind my parents.
Okay.
So I mean, we would be out, but then like then it would get dark, and then we're like, oh, we gotta go back.
Did you guys ever go like super late? No.
No, my parents wouldn't let.
I think we would. I think we would go to like 10 o'clock.
Our coworker was like, yeah, I take my girls until 12.
No, who's giving out candy?
I can't.
At 12 o'clock.
I think that's crazy.
And I feel like, I don't know, trick or treating is a lot different than it used to be. I feel like, I don't know. Or I don't know if it's just we're old now.
I think it's
it
'cause we're
feels-
old.
Yeah, so it feels like it's lame.
Yeah, I think because we're old. No, you know what? No. I can't say that because I get excited when Aston goes trick or treating. I'm like, go to that house.
Yeah,
you gotta
yeah.
go get your candy because I know it's mine.
You're gonna eat it anyway.
Yes.
It's free candy for you, really.
Yes.
I know, like me and my siblings, we'd have like big bags full of candy. We just come home and we would all dump it on the floor.
Uh-huh.
And then we would just all like pick out what we wanted. So I thought that was like what our family tradition is, I guess.
Dump your candy. We dump ours, but we were like dumping it to check them.
Oh.
Yeah,
see what you got
yeah,
or
see what we got.
Yeah.
See if we want to trade any or
Oh,
like,
cute.
because sometimes like when you get candy, they're like open or they open in the bag. So those ones we would like toss out and all that.
What was your favorite Halloween candy? Or what is your favorite Halloween candy?
What is my favorite Halloween candy? I don't know why, but I really like getting Twizzlers. And the little Twizzlers.
Oh my god, me too. That's my favorite. Can you just kill it? Yes, those are my favorite.
Yeah.
I'm like, please give those out more. I hate the milk duds. Those are freaking
Oh no. Every year, no. When I get those, I don't eat them. Or the Whoppers.
Oh yeah.
No.
I don't like Whoppers.
I don't like I'm not a fan. Like I'll eat it because it's chocolate, but if I have to, I won't eat it.
I only like Kit Kats.
Rubber does too.
Yeah, Yeah, that's like my top tier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's so much because like now I feel like nowadays, like when I was younger, I feel like it was candy. Now I'd be like people be giving out like fruit snacks or like
Yeah, very healthy alternative.
like chips or just like different stuff. And I'm like, I never thought that I would have received that, but sure.
No, I haven't gone trick or treating in a long time. So
When did you stop?
I was too cool for that, you know. Like I didn't even dress up for Halloween because I was like, ew, that's for kids. Now I freaking regret it because now there's so many things I want to be for Halloween, but I can't ever because it's so expensive.
I think I stopped once after elementary,
Really?
6th grade.
I think
That was my last year.
mine was my sophomore year. Yeah. So not that long ago, but still it felt long ago.
Dang, I felt old when I was like 7th grade. I was like, I'm too old. I can't go no more.
Must be nice. I stopped at 19.
You those ones that are still knocking at the door and the people are like,
Yeah, literally. Aren't you a little too old
Yeah.
to be trick-or-treating?
But I always see like people are like, even though they're old, you should be glad they're at least trick or treating rather than doing something bad.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, that's true, but that's still weird. Like, I guess.
No, I think that's why I went my sophomore years, because my friends wanted to go. Because the years before that, I didn't go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me ask you, have you guys ever TP'd a tree?
No. Too scared to.
Yeah, we were goody two-shoes,
Yeah.
man. The
None of
scariest
egg
thing I
houses?
did
Nope.
was forks on my neighbor's house.
What?
Yeah, it's so lame. You just grab plastic forks and put it all over the...
What's the meaning of that?
I don't know. My friends were like, let's go fork some houses. I'm like, all right.
No, I was too good. I was just scared to get in trouble.
Did you ever toilet paper houses?
I did once.
I feel so bad.
I know.
I can't do it. Or like,
I can't.
what's that one called? The doorbell
ditching?
ditch? Yeah.
Heck no. Oh my
The bell and
God.
dash?
Yeah. Where
You
you
ring the
like,
doorbell and dash?
I don't think I ever did it.
How about the flaming poop?
What the heck is that?
please don't tell me what it sounds like.
So, like, poop is in a brown bag, and you light it on fire,
What?
and then you ring the doorbell and you run.
Is that what people used to really do?
Yeah, and they step in it.
That's
That is horrible. That is horrible.
I never done it, but,
That's
you see it
horrible.
in movies and stuff.
no, like we have some coworkers that were telling me, they're like, yeah, we used to like slash people's tires and stuff, and I'm like, y'all are horrible, first of all, because tires are expensive. I can't even imagine.
no.
That's horrible. Like, where's the fun in that? Jesus. I mean, like, maybe if like you're getting
Like, if you were like, if
I'm
you
not
hated
even-
that person, then I understand.
but for random people,
But for random people, no, that's so
sad.
messed up.
Yeah.
Kids are rude.
They're mean.
They're mean. Did you ever do work? Because like sometimes when you trick or treat, people leaves that bowl outside for you to take. Did you ever dump the whole thing in your bag?
Yeah, I'm guilty.
Me too.
I wish I could say I wasn't, but
That's the best.
were.
When we like dump it, and you and my siblings would dump it. We would like each get a whole bunch, and then we'll like leave a couple because we felt bad for the other people. Because
Y'all felt bad.
like when you're trick or treating, you have there's a whole bunch of other kids.
Yeah, running around.
So then we're like, we'll leave some. We'll leave a little for them.
I'm dead. No, because now people tell me that like people even take the whole like candy bowl with them too.
See, that I don't understand why.
For
Why
what?
do you need the bowl?
Yeah, for
What are you gonna do with
Take
it?
the candy. Why you gotta take my bowl too? Now I can't even put more candy out. Like,
Yeah.
that's so evil.
Are there any Halloween stuff you do now though?
Now? Oh yeah, for sure. Like I always try to at least go to one pumpkin patch a year.
Okay.
At least try, because usually in October I'm really busy too for some freaking reason. I'm always busy.
You are.
Yeah, or like I'm just broke, so I don't have the time to go and all that. So I always try to go to a pumpkin patch, and I've been wanting to go to a haunted house, but I don't have any friends that want to go with me. I've invited Nancy and Robert, and then Nancy and Robert. And I've invited my sister-in-law and my brother-in-law. They don't want to go. And
What? They don't want to go?
no, they said they're too chicken. I'm like,
are they the one that take you to the movies?
yeah, they watch like really scary
They would-
movies, but they don't want to go to haunted house.
I don't understand.
I'll go to haunted house, but I'm gonna drink before I go.
Oh yeah, he said he's not gonna be sober if he goes.
Bruh.
Yeah, he told me. He
Robert's
was
gonna
like,
be fighting.
So Robert was like, "I'm not gonna be sober if we go." Okay, I was like, "Why? That's the fun of it." He was like, "Well, do you want me? Do you want me to hit somebody or something like that?" And I was like, "Oh no, never mind. Yeah,
No,
you're not gonna go."
I'm not worried about Robert. I'm worried about Nancy hitting somebody. She need to go drunk too then.
Maybe we'll do that.
I feel like Nancy, her eyes closed and everything. She's fighting. I'm like, ready? Yeah. She gonna leave us in the dust, man.
Where'd Nancy go?
I know. Oh my god.
You know also why I'm like so iffy about going to haunted house? It's because one year my sister, it was like a couple of my siblings. I think it was like 2 of my sister and my brother or something like that. My sister stepped in poop.
Oh my god.
Yes,
Not dog poop.
it was human poop.
Oh my god.
She stepped in human poop when it
Someone
went,
shit
and
the
then after that I
pants.
was just kind of like, I don't know if I want to go.
Ew.
Like people are so crazy.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Scared the shit out of them. That's so sad.
So we'll see. Maybe I'll go if we're not sober.
It's okay. I've gone this long without going, so
Hey,
another year won't kill me.
it's okay. It's okay.
My siblings don't like going
never
either.
too late. You don't.
I tried dragging them one year and they literally were almost there. They're like, we decided we're not gonna go. I'm like, we're literally here. What do you mean?
Oh my gosh.
But yeah. I usually, this is also with like fall and October stuff too, but I like going cruising in like the canyon.
Nice weather.
Yeah, because I feel like a lot of people's been doing that right now because of like the leaves are changing colors and all
They're
that.
pretty.
Have you gone cruising?
No, I think we're gonna plan to go tomorrow.
You guys
The
should.
trees are really nice up in where we go.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You should
Have you gone around the whole?
go get ready and
Yeah.
go take some pictures.
I know I want to. No, because I thought this weekend I was going to a haunted house with my coworkers, but it
They
fell
decided not
through.
to?
Well, I asked. So I talked to the one, and she said, "Yeah, let's go." And then I told her to ask the other one, and I guess she never asked her.
Oh.
So when I asked her this week, I was like, "Oh, did like she tell you that we're going?" And she was like, "No, but I can't this weekend. I have the kids this weekend." So I was like, "Oh, okay." So and then the other coworker never talked about it again. So I was just like, "It's okay. We'll do another time."
It's okay. Another
But
time.
before that, I already bought my freaking outfit.
Oh.
So I have clothes for tomorrow to go to this.
There you go. There you go. It works out.
Yeah. Okay. So my sister says I'm like the worst like holiday person
Why?
because like I don't usually watch anything like during the holidays, you know. Yeah.
Why?
I
Those
know.
are the best.
Even like for Christmas, I don't watch anything.
What?
Yeah, like I could just go through the whole month without
Oh my gosh,
watching
no.
it.
Nightmare Before Christmas?
No, like
Hocus Pocus?
see, I've never seen those.
What?
Yeah, because I'm not a big
Girl.
movie like I'm a big movie person, but not like I'm more into like series, you know. Or if I'm gonna watch a movie, I'm gonna go to the theaters and watch it.
Maybe we gotta have a movie night.
What's your
Never
favorite
will,
Halloween
never.
movie?
Do that face again.
That's so Robert. She's turning into him, guys.
I'm like trying to think. I used to really like Halloween Town.
Oh yeah, I love
Yeah.
Halloween Town.
Halloween Town.
I look forward to that every
And
year.
I would watch Hocus Pocus. Oh, I never really watched the first one.
Yeah, I don't think I have either.
I watched the second one when it came out.
Mhm.
And I mean, I watched like Nightmare Before Christmas, but like mostly Halloween Town.
Oh yeah, yeah. I loved Halloween Town. I love Twitches. I love watching that. Part 1 and part 2. But I think my favorite is Corpse Bride. I love that movie.
Oh,
You seen
yeah,
it?
yeah.
Yeah, I love that
Yeah.
movie for real.
So sad.
I know it's so
sad.
sad. Like at the end, she's like, "I love you, but you're not mine." It's so sad.
No, I love watching Halloween, like the holiday movies.
I love Coraline.
I've never seen it.
I'm so sad you have never seen it.
I've never seen
You
it.
need to watch it.
It looks scary.
It is
There's
scary.
so many.
See?
There's so many Easter eggs. You know what Easter eggs are?
Yeah.
What?
So Easter eggs are like hidden messages.
Oh, in that movie?
Just
In general, too.
Hidden messages within whatever they're doing.
Uh-huh.
So Caroline has a lot of hidden messages in the movie.
You could watch a whole YouTube thing about it.
Yeah, there's a whole series about it.
Oh.
About the buttons on the eyes, and then the whole warning part and everything. Yeah, so if you watch movies, there's a lot of Easter eggs in there. You just gotta catch it. If you're like a diehard fan,
You have to watch it, Nancy.
it's just like Twilight.
Like it
gotta
has
watch it
that dark tone to it. And it's a little scary. Not like if you watch in the dark, it's kind of scary.
Yeah, the fake ketchup.
The what?
The fake ketchup.
The fake ketchup?
It's an Easter egg
What ketchup?
Oh no.
because she didn't actually put ketchup.
I've
on
never
it.
watched Caroline.
Twilight.
Oh. I'm like,
I said just like Twilight. You watch Twilight. There's
It's Coraline too. She said Caroline.
is it Caroline or Coraline?
Coraline. But
Coraline.
like there's this
I said Caroline.
there's like these three ladies. But they pronounce her name like that. They say, "Oh, Caroline, Caroline, Caroline." But her name's Coraline.
I'll have to watch it.
Yeah. And there's one you have to watch of Addison. It's called Scary Godmother.
What?
It's so cute. It's like
Scary Godmother. Robert, look it up. Let me see.
it's like so there's this boy and his like he has like three friends I think, and he has a little sister, and they go trick or treating or whatever. But right before that, they go to this haunted house, and
I've seen it before. But
they don't want to take the little sister, so they want to like scare her and throw her in this haunted house, right? So they're being mean. They want to leave her in there so they can go trick or treating, because if she goes, she's gonna get tired and they're gonna have to go home early.
Yeah.
You know? So then they throw her in there, and she's all scared, whatever. And then the scary godmother shows up, and she takes her to like the other world, like the monster world. Yeah. And then she gets to meet like all these different like monsters and stuff. And then it's so cute. You have to watch it.
I'll have to look it up.
Yeah.
See where I can watch it.
Me and my sisters, we always have to watch it every year because it's so cute.
Oh, my hair. I'm like being dead ass serious.
It's okay. It's okay.
Like Robert.
You look like Robert.
So the string give you a stare.
A stare?
He probably does.
He does, but like he
probably
gives
gives
me
you a
like
look.
the sexy one, you know? The smoker kind of.
Take off your glasses and show it.
Ew, I can't do it. I think it's like the shape of his eyes too, though. Oh my god, it's so bright in here. I forgot how bright it was in here. But he does it so cool. Like he closes his eyes a little bit, and then he'll just. I can't do it. He's shy.
How about you, Nancy?
Do you know you give me a look?
The good kind of look.
I don't know. His looks are all weird sometimes. I don't know if it's like a hi, I'm checking you out look, or like a what the heck are you doing look, or like like I don't know, just like weird look.
A straight face look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You never know with Robert. Sometimes.
Chang doesn't do faces. He only does that one face.
I feel like Robert's faces are like really like
No emotion behind
yeah,
it. You gotta
yeah.
ask
There's
me.
no emotion to it.
So you don't know what he's
So you don't know, yeah.
Yeah.
You're weird. I'm like, are you mad? No. What's wrong? Nothing. Are you sure? Yeah, nothing's wrong. I'm like, okay. Then it turns out to be, if you keep asking me, I am gonna be mad. I'm like, I'm sorry, I
just wanna
can't
make
tell
sure.
by your face expression.
Nancy has to be reassured.
Yes.
You just gotta ask me what emotion am I emitting.
You just need a little thing that tells me.
You just need a mood ring.
There you go.
No, I feel like I know Chang's expressions pretty well. Like when he's confused, I look at him like, why do you look stupid? He's like, I know I don't. I'm like, what don't you understand?
Gosh.
All right, so let's do a little role play.
Oh no. I have to put these glasses back on.
All right, so you guys are going to go hang out. Nancy and Krystal are together. What's the first thing Chang and Robert say to each other?
Hey bro.
Hey. What you been up to?
Nothing. What about you?
And just working. Going hunting this month.
Oh yeah? What do you hunt?
Yeah.
That's literally what he was saying. What do you hunt?
Well, talk about cars.
Y'all don't really talk about cars. I know Chain can.
Talk about
I don't know about you.
collectibles.
And your Pokemons.
What you been collecting lately?
Just my Funko Pops.
Oh, nice. Like what?
My One Piece.
Give me the voices, please.
My One Piece. What about you?
Nothing. I've been selling a lot of my Hot Wheels lately.
During Halloween movies, we were talking about movies.
Oh yeah. Do you like watch actual scary movies? No, you guys don't, huh? What's the scariest movie
I
you've
think
seen?
it's been so long. It's been so long since I watched a scary movie.
Oh my gosh.
It really has. Yeah.
No, the last one I watched was the Conjuring.
Yeah, you told me you guys were watching it.
Yeah, and I don't think like possession really scares me. Is that a bad thing?
Yes, that is a bad thing.
Like when they get like possessed and they start talking a little, crazy.
Like sounding like dynamic.
Yeah.
Is that the word?
Yeah.
Then what scares you
That
then?
don't scare me, girl. I don't know, like what, but like, I don't know. Like maybe I feel like dead, like rotting.
Scares you more?
Yeah, where they like talk.
So zombie scares you more?
See, like maybe. Like I think about like Baudaz, like Mong, like dressed up like that, like dead and blue and
So
like.
the movie,
And like the mom clothes
movie,
with the hair all like in their face.
See that scares the crap out of me.
so the movie like the old school movie, Saw scares you.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
the old
Ooh,
school
oh
moms.
my god! Please don't talk about it. That gives me.
What
goosebumps.
movie?
Saw like I think it's about the dead bride or something like that.
Yeah, like I think he killed her.
Yeah, sure.
No, I don't
know
know
that one.
That one, yeah.
Oh, that one. That one's
Yeah,
crazy.
has short.
I'm
Yeah,
like,
that one.
That one's so old though. I've never really even watched
I
it.
never watched that one because it was so scary, so freaking scary.
Never watch it.
My grandparents always told me, "See, that's what's gonna happen if you gonna act like you so in love." I'm like,
Do you believe in the superstition of
Drinking blood?
Yeah, blood sucking.
No. Well,
Is
I
that
don't
what they
know.
do in it?
No. Just in general.
Oh, I've never seen it,
The
so I don't know.
Hmong superstition.
Oh.
Sucking blood?
Well, yeah, it's like blood bond.
Yeah. So like they.
We
like,
will be together for eternal.
No.
So like she like follows him until like.
Yeah, afterlife and everything.
The afterlife?
Yeah.
So for example, it's like Nancy, you and me, we love each other very much. So I'm gonna cut a little nip on my finger.
Yeah, and then you just like drink it.
And then it's
Like
gonna be
those
like,
dang Chinese movies.
yeah, and then it's gonna be like, so we love each other forever. This is our bond, eternal. If I go, I'm not leaving until you go.
Oh.
So,
goosebumps.
so
Please
for
don't
example,
drink each
when
other's blood.
if I die before you, I'll come back. I'll be like, we have to go together.
Yeah. So he's coming to get you.
Yeah, or the other way around. You die first, and you come back, and be like, you have to come with me, and all that stuff. That's what
I don't believe it.
that's what
but
blood bond is.
I don't believe it, but that is kind of freaky though. But
I believe it.
I'm like, you want to suck my blood? Okay, vampire.
Bruh, no, wow. Ew, just because Nancy's a Twilight fan, so that's like her fetish, okay? Drinking each other's blood. But
I
not
drink
me.
animal blood, okay?
I'm dead. Not animal blood.
I really don't.
I'm dead.
But you believe in it?
Yeah, just because, like, I don't know, my family traumatized me, and my parents always told me not to do it. And, like, even with Chang, he won't do it either, so.
Compare that to shamanism. You know how they do the jingle bell
Didn't
stuff?
we talk about this in one
Yeah, we
episode?
did.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, remember? So jingle bell, so they go to the spirit realm. Mm-hmm. It's just like that in Conjuring. Do you believe that?
Do I believe it? Yeah, I do.
Did we talk about this?
Yeah, we did talk about
Okay,
this.
I'm like,
Deja
am I
vu.
having deja vu?
Yeah. No, because we talked about it because I had went and watched
watched it.
Insidious.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, Not Inception, Insidious.
Yeah.
Inception.
Insidious, where
Sorry,
like
wrong
they're what's the word called?
I get all the stories mixed up, honestly, because it's been so long since I watched them. So then I just kind of get them all like mixed up, and I'm like, wait,
Yeah, because
what?
It's the same characters too, though.
Yeah, I think that's why
Yeah,
too. I get
because
confused because it's like the same people.
Insidious, they all connect.
Yeah, if you watch all of like the
so
Annabelle,
so Insidious comes first, and then The Conjuring, and then you have The Nun, and then The Exorcist is like a different story. But then you also have like the haunted, like what Maribel, what was it called? Annabelle, yeah, just like that. So it's all like kind of the same director, pointing all the series, the haunting series together. So it's like, oh wow, this connects with this and this connects with this. So it's pretty much connecting stories together, and you kind of put it all together.
yeah, because like even watching The Conjuring, they show Annabelle in it too, where like they talk about a possessed doll, and then they even have it like
That's the Easter egg.
yeah, they
we're
already have it
talking
like
about.
in her case already too, but then there's like a scene that she's out of it, so kind of like foreshadowing, of course. But yeah, so they're all connected. You just have to watch them.
Girl,
Easter egg.
I used to watch them, not anymore.
So what was the last
I'm just scared.
haunting movie you watched?
Really?
I
Been
honestly,
that long?
it's been that long.
I think my first scary movie.
It's been so long.
Because like when I was younger, I was really scarred from scary movies because my aunts watched The Grudge, and from there I was terrified. Just because like listening, okay, like literally it was maybe like 5 minutes into the movie and you could hear her already, right? And it just scared the crap out of me. I just started crying. They had to turn it off because it was just
so
dramatic.
scary.
Yeah, and then from there I was just scared because also we watched like scary Hmong movies too. So, and then from that too came The Ring, right? And that was scary. I haven't even seen it, but just seeing her photos is scary enough for me.
So have you watched the Japanese adaptation?
Heck no.
Do you know what it's called?
No, I don't know what it's called.
Juno.
Oh, yeah, that's what it's called. Oh, no, I don't want to see it, Robert.
Freaking Robert, what are you trying to do?
I know.
Traumatize us?
Bruh,
American movie, Juno.
I'm dead.
No, it's really been so long. I'm like, I don't know what's the last scary movie I watched. Isn't this the one about the little boy? You know, I actually watched one of the scary ones. You know,
Look.
I actually watched one of them and turned the volume off though.
Oh.
Shutter.
I did that. I
seen
did that
Shudder.
to
You seen
Shudder. I
Shudder?
did both,
Yeah.
the American and the Thai one.
Really? Oh, no, I only watched the American one. I can't do
No,
Thai.
You're not gonna want to do
What's
that.
what's the one? What's the one Thai movie you watched? The comedy horror.
PMAC. That's what it was called.
Yeah.
Maybe
No,
that
no,
was the
it's-
last one. I think that was the last one. I don't know.
It's a comedy horror.
It's a comedy horror. It is kind of jumpy, but it's funny.
Oh, so it's kind of like scary, what is it called? Scary movies?
Yeah. So pretty much.
Yeah.
So pretty much they go to war,
Oh, okay.
and then the girlfriend, pretty much her village, like they all died.
So
But then they made a promise. Yeah.
Oh, God.
They made a promise. So then the wife stayed behind, and it became the ghost, and then all the friends and all this.
I think she like died during childbirth.
Yeah. But it's a good horror comedy.
There's a part 2. It's not bad, but it's just some parts are scary because you think it's like Thai,
Yeah.
so they make it look scary.
But then there's comedy in there too, so it's pretty.
Yeah.
You should watch it.
No,
I
I
feel
can't.
like it's been so long.
Thai movies are scary. I remember watching one that really, really scared me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I don't know what happened, but she died. I think she got killed or something, and then it must have been like the mother-in-law that killed her or something. And like she was sleeping, and then she kind of woke up and she saw the girl, but she was like hanging on the like ceiling fan, and it showed like everything.
Oh my
Because
gosh.
you know it's Thai and they don't care. They're scary, and that I was like scarred. I couldn't even sleep
Never
that whole
again.
night. Yeah.
So
Anything like that scares the crap out of me.
there was one Thai. It was a Thai series. It was a horror Thai series.
Oh God.
I watched it. I watched it with my sister.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was those days where like, you know, you would watch stuff on the computer. So we would sit on the computer in my parents' kitchen. Because the computer was in the kitchen at the time. We just watched that with our blanket and all that. It was scary.
My gosh.
I just don't remember what it was called. But I just remember that it was like, because you know how like they have those sash with their clothes?
Yeah.
I think it was like the sash got cursed and it just kind of like passed on. And then you know how they have that whole reincarnation majority of the time. So it was like something with that. And I was like, I'm scared.
Gosh. No, like Robert was talking, the the Saw movies. That scared me really, really bad because like no, it's Saw. Like this is the one. No, this is different. Oh, this is the one where I don't know if he killed his wife, but he got remarried, right? And she's like haunting him. But like it's like funny but scary. But like they'll be like laying in bed or sitting next to each other, and she'll just kind of be like sitting in between them.
Even though she has shades on,
I can still see sadly.
Like those are still scary though.
Yeah, because then I think about it. Because even like when I'm driving to work, I'm like, please. I'm like thinking about it, like someone sitting next to me making noises or like stuff like that scares the crap out of me.
You don't drive a train?
Well, on Thursdays I go to work by myself. Oh. Yeah, so I have to sadly.
No, I'm like that every freaking morning. I gotta go put the stuff in the car and then I'm like,
literally,
gotta make sure there's nobody out there. There was one morning, I was up. Robert got up around almost the same time as me, and I was putting stuff. I was walking outside to put stuff in my car, like I do every morning, so I don't have to carry ass and the stuff. Yeah. So the one time I don't take my phone, I don't have a flashlight. I'm walking outside, and there's a freaking guy.
Oh my god!
By the window.
By the window.
He was like, cause that's the side Addison sleeps on.
Yeah.
Her room.
Not close to the.
It wasn't closer, but it was like on that side.
The corner.
Oh my god.
It was like in between there.
Yeah.
And I was so scared. I was like, hurry up, putting my stuff in the car. Ran back because I'm like, Robert, there's somebody outside.
That was freaking scary, dude.
I was so scared.
Yeah.
Because, like, I was like, shit, like, what if this guy tries to break in or something? And I told Robert, and Robert got up and went out and was, like, asking the guy, like, do you live here? Like, I was like, no, I'm just, he was, like, saying he was just, like, resting there or something like that.
What the heck? Yeah,
so I was like, Robert, I don't feel safe. Like, we both need to leave at the same time. So Robert, it was when he went early into work. So once he left, he made a call to the like non-emergency number for them to come check. Yeah. But ever since then, I'm scarred.
Yeah, it's scary.
I'm like, I'm so scared. Like, so I have to have a flashlight, some light source with me. Like, I don't even care. Yeah. Like, it's just scary. Yeah. I like literally like when I went outside with my stuff in the car and I was leaving, I like flashed my light at him and I was like, I don't care. Like the fact that you're there and this is like 4 a.m. Yeah. Just early sitting out there or whatever you're doing. Like, oh, so scary. No, that's scary. Yeah, even now I'm like, I don't want to go outside, but I need to go put my stuff away. I gotta go move my car. After that, like, normally I would wake up and warm up my car too. I rarely ever do that now. I'm slowly getting back to doing that, but it still scares the crap out of me that, like, anybody can just, like, get in my car or whatever.
No, unless I have a car that can start from, like, a distance, you know? Then, or if my car's in the garage, that's the only time I'll start it. Yeah. But if not, then we're riding in the cold car.
There's a thing called after start, the aftermarket part, where you hit the button on the remote and it turns on your car for you.
That's what I need.
Yeah.
It's hard because once it gets, like, winter starts and I'm the one that dropped Addison off, I'm like, that kid, she's like, Mom, it's cold. Like, I'm cold, Mom. And then I feel bad that I didn't warm up the car, but I'm, like, so scared that somebody's gonna break into my car.
Yeah, or be sitting in there waiting for you. Like, that's freaking scary.
Yeah.
No, scary. I think it was last week or the week before that. I was getting ready to go to work, and I took my dog Renji to the bathroom, like I usually do every morning. So I took him out there, and then he started barking, like kind of far away. And I told him, I was like, shut up, like it's early, you know. And then I could hear somebody like walking. So I got scared. So I was like, okay, let's go back inside. So I go back inside and I wake up Chang and I'm like, hey, like, can you just watch me go to the car, you know, just in case. Yeah. And he was like, yeah, I'll watch you. I was like, okay. So I go out there and I'm almost to my car, right? And then Chang knocks on the window. And I was like, oh my God. I freeze. I'm like, oh my God. So I run back and I'm like, my keys are shaking. I'm like, I'm so scared. And I run back upstairs and he was like, what are you doing? And I was like, well, you knocked, like... Was there something? And he was like, no, I knocked because so you knew I was watching you. I was like, what? That's not how this works, dude. I was like, I know you're watching me. You knocked, that's you signaling that something's there, right?
Yes.
Oh my God. And he's like, no, I just wanted you to know I was watching you. I was like, I freaking hate you.
Oh no. No, it's scary.
No, but it's scary.
It's really scary. Halloween.
Anyways.
I don't really do trick or treating. Even though I'm old, I don't do it for me. I have my daughter go.
Yeah.
And then my nieces and they go too. So then we always usually go trick or treating. I think last year was the first year I did trunk or treating with Addison, which I'm like, I like that so much better. Oh my gosh.
I think I would prefer that more.
It's just so much better for kids, and it's during the day, so it's not scary.
Yeah, and you get to literally walk around with them too.
So trunk or treating, trick or treating, definitely pumpkin patch. I didn't start doing that until I got older.
Oh yeah, same. I think my first one was with you.
Really?
Yeah.
This girl.
That was my first time going to a pumpkin patch.
The one with Brandon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, our pumpkin nights. That wasn't. I liked it, but I'm like, was that like technically like a pumpkin patch?
It wasn't, but I think it just had really cute like picture.
It was very like picture.
Yeah. And I saw that they reopened, but in Texas.
Oh yeah, I saw that too.
Yeah. Got me
It
all
was
sad.
cute.
It was
It was
so
like,
cute.
They had like Halloween lights, Halloween decoration that were like lit up.
They had a big pumpkin in the front, and they had people taking photos for you too.
Yeah, it was cute. But they don't do it here anymore, sadly. And then Halloween movies.
Do you like getting dressed up for Halloween?
No, I hate it.
Why?
Because then I have to go buy a costume.
Oh my gosh.
The costumes are expensive.
I know, for one time, huh?
Yeah.
Eesh.
Well, like, I mean, I could DIY it, but
That's a lot of work in itself.
do I
too,
really
though.
want to? No.
And sometimes it's more expensive than the costume itself.
Yeah.
Because you're DIYing everything. What were you when you were younger? Like, what did you tend to dress up?
Okay, so the only one I remember, I even
gosh.
wrote this down.
Yeah.
This is the only one I remember, okay? All the other time, I'm like, what was I? So this was like when I was chubby.
Okay.
I was a freaking angel, and I remember being chubby.
So cute.
And being like, ew, I don't like this. And I only got it because I think it was either I had asked my mom to buy me a Halloween costume, or she said, just do that one. And I ended up doing it. So I just remember being like chubby and feeling really ugly as an angel. And I'm like,
really, Nat?
ew. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That's the only Halloween I remember, like Halloween costume I remember doing when I was younger.
Yeah, for me, like, I was Snow White for a couple years.
Huh?
Yeah, I don't know why, but I was Snow White for a couple years. For my last Halloween in high school. Just because I didn't really dress up for Halloween. My last time dressing up in my teenage years, I was a football player. How lame.
Football player?
Yeah, like I just had a jersey on and then I put black lines on my underneath my eye.
Because it was easy.
Yeah, it was easy. And it was cute. Like the lettering was like pink. There was a number on it. It was all cool, you know? And leggings were really big back then too. So that's the only ones I remember too. And then I think the last time before like me and my family really got into Halloween was when I was my first year in college, and my friends came in. We were going to like, I don't know how you would even call it, but they were having like this big Halloween thing, like a dance party or something.
House party.
It wasn't a house party because it was like outside, like it was like an event.
Oh.
There was like singers and stuff like that. But just like a bunch of college people went. Like it was, they didn't have really anything to.
College party.
Yeah. But it was like outside and just random people showed up. So whatever.
So it's a college party.
But we had our friends come over because me and my roommate were living together. So they came up and we went to that. And then Cheng was down too. And we were Ryu and Chun-Li for Halloween. That one was cute. I think that's our cutest couple costume that we've ever done. But because Cheng hates like matching with me. He'd rather be his own anime character or whatever. So
what anime character he wants to be this year?
I don't know. He hasn't really decided. There was one year he was
Robert.
Itachi.
Itachi. He was Itachi for 1 year. He was so funny. I can't remember if he had. I was telling a coworker. I can't remember if he had an eye patch on or he just closed one of his eye the whole time. He's so freaking lame.
He's like, yeah.
Yeah, literally.
That's Kakashi.
That's funny.
Itachi is Sasuke's brother. Kakashi is Sasuke's mentor.
Maybe,
The one with the gray hair? Yeah, Kakashi.
No, but he was Itachi because he had the black on and he had like the red little clouds
Yeah,
everywhere.
that's Itachi.
Yeah. And he had the little band that goes over his head too.
You
Was it a
talking-
band?
I don't even
Yeah.
know.
Yeah,
what
yeah.
y'all
Do you
talking
know what
about.
I wanted to do as a squad?
What?
Fire squad,
A fire squad?
firefighter.
Oh,
You seen
no, I haven't. Cheng's watched it though.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Do you know what it is, Nancy?
Oh, I don't know what you guys are talking about.
It's an anime.
Oh, I'm like, huh? Well, like when I used to work in my fast food, we would dress up.
Oh, okay.
So Robert pulled it up the other day. I guess I was like, I was like Superwoman
Oh, cute.
one year. I don't know if that was for Halloween or not though. I don't think it was. I think it was just a day where we dressed up for our donation. But then I've done like a referee.
Oh,
I
cute.
had my referee costume, but that's the only thing I remember.
This is how I want to dress up as
Halloween,
Fire Force.
a firefighter.
A firefighter.
Yeah. So a big trench coat and then the
The blue.
yeah. So pretty much it's like a night, like like those reflectors.
So, are you gonna go borrow my brother-in-law's?
Dang it.
You're funny. Like this, the big helmet.
Wow.
That's
Would that be awesome?
That's what you want to do this year?
No, I'm just saying if I had a squad.
I didn't know we were gonna dress up this year. Are you gonna dress up this year? Yes.
Yes, I am because my family usually does like a big Halloween party costume thing, and every year we usually do like family themed costumes. So each family would dress like as a theme, and then we'll just vote which family has the best costume. But this year we're gonna do individual costumes, and it's been like the hardest thing in my life trying to find what I want to be. So I am going to dress up this year as Corpse Bride, my favorite scary movie.
Are you guys supposed to keep it a secret though?
I don't know. Hopefully they don't listen. So we'll see.
I don't think I'm dressing up this year.
But I'm so excited. I'm gonna wear like a white dress.
Are you gonna buy a dress?
I don't know. Maybe I'll buy a cheap white dress because like the costume itself is kind of expensive.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to do the blue hair. We'll see. Maybe I'll how they have like those, not spray paint, but like
Stuff you
the
put
dye,
on, yeah.
hair dye, whatever.
Don't do like the actual hair
There's a thing
dye.
called
No.
a wig.
Huh?
Oh, yeah, you could just do a nice wig.
Yeah.
Find
It's just
a
I don't know if I
nice
could
wig.
wear it for the whole night.
That's why you're gonna get the nice, somewhat kind of expensive one.
And then I want to wear sleeves too because she wears sleeves. And then I'm gonna have a little bouquet and a little flower crown. So cute.
That'd be so cute. Are you gonna do your face too?
Yeah, I am. My cousin's really good at drawing, so she's gonna draw like dead skin or whatever.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so I'm excited. Something that you've always wanted to be for Halloween, but never get to be.
Something sexy.
I know, huh?
Something sexy.
If I could just be trashy for Halloween,
Yeah.
that'd be amazing.
Without no judgment, nothing. Look actually nice, not like
Yeah.
feeling like I'm fat or whatever.
Gucci
Yeah.
mama kind.
Yeah.
Legally blonde.
No. Then I have to wear a wig. I don't want to have to wear a wig.
I want to be like the hot cop or the sexy nurse.
All I'm gonna think about is my fat stomach is
Oh,
out, you guys.
whatever.
This year, sexy nun.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's still up for grabs next.
The Nacho Libre and the Nun.
Yes.
And then,
Gosh. Well, I wasn't planning on dressing up this year.
oh no, oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, so I keep asking Addison what she wants to be. And she's changing her mind. So I'm like, I don't know. She was like, well, freaking Robert.
That's so cute.
Robert really wants me to be a nun, man. Okay, Robert, maybe we will be, okay?
That's so cute, dude.
There's-
Because I still...
Addison should be Nacho Libre.
because we have our trunk or treat for work. So I'm like, I might as well dress up for it, if anything.
It'd be so funny seeing you in.
Oh my gosh, everybody's going to be like laughing. Robert, are you going to go topless too?
No, I'm gonna
That's what I was wondering.
wear the blue.
The tight shirt.
Yeah.
Oh.
Cute.
Addison is changing her mind.
Yeah.
So I asked her again today, and I was like, well, what do you really want to be? Like, I want you to be something you want to be. And she's like, well, Mom, I want to be a miraculous ladybug.
Oh gosh. Okay.
You know who it is, right?
No.
Robert, look it up.
Is it that superhero?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
She's like
okay.
a little superhero.
Yeah.
Looks like a ladybug.
Yeah,
So she's like,
cute.
Mom, I really want to be a miraculous ladybug, but you told me no. And I told her, I was like, okay, well, if that's what you really want, then fine. Because I told her, I was like, hey, how about you be Tinkerbell? And then I'll be another fairy. And she said, okay. But then when she said that, she sounded really bummed out, too. So I felt bad. She was like, Mom, I really want to be Miraculous Ladybug. But you told me no. I was like, fine, if I can find the costume.
That's going to be the hardest part for me because I'm a control freak. And then, like, having my kids decide their costume, I'm going to be like, that's ugly, but sure.
Yeah, so I'm going to have to get the wig, too.
Oh, so cute. She's going to be so cute.
Red shoes, maybe. Or, like, red shoes cover. So we'll see.
Oh, yeah. That'll be cheaper.
Yeah, it'll be so much cheaper.
And also, like, when is she going to wear those red shoes again?
School.
Red Converse.
Oh, okay.
See?
That works.
But, yeah, no, I wasn't planning to. So we'll see. Robert really wants to be Nacho Libre, the nun, so.
That would be so funny.
Show up to work. Oh, my gosh. Everybody's going to be laughing.
You guys should show up to work, too, with us.
I don't know if I'm going to be in it or not yet.
Not in it, just
I don't
show
think
up.
we're not going to be in it. I'm just going to show up.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, because I think one coworker asked me again yesterday.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I told her, I was like, I think we will. It's just we feel bad because, like, we already know that they have all the stuff. And, like, me and Diamond, we don't want to feel like we're just kind of, like, tagging along. Like, we want to be able to help, too, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm going to ask her. I'm just going to text her and be like, hey, like, just let me know what you guys need. And then we'll just, get it.
Oh, you're going to have to get a costume for that, too, then, huh?
Yeah, that's why I was telling her. I was like, I don't know what I'm going to wear because I don't really want to buy a witch costume.
You could be a nun with Nancy.
Oh, my God. Can you imagine?
It can be the Nacho Libre.
The other Nacho Libre. I'm dead. I'm like, yeah, let's see your beer belly.
We'll see.
Oh, my gosh. I'm dead.
Oh, my God.
Bruh.
The sexy one.
The sexy one. I don't know, man.
I don't know if I want to go topless. Oh, no, there's that one. Go scroll down. That one.
Oh,
There you go.
There you go.
Shane's gonna be so mad. That's so not his aesthetic. It'd be so funny.
He ain't gonna do it. Do you have any ghost stories?
Ghost story?
Halloween or ghost stories?
Not really.
Or like paranormal activity?
Like I was telling my cousins the other day, I was like, when I feel like I get, sleep paralysis or whatever, and when I realize that it is, I start getting real irritated because I can't move my body right, and then I just start shaking my leg as hard as I can, and I'm just yelling at him to get off because I look freaking psycho, bro. Laying in bed, just like kicking my leg, like trying to get him off of me. I'm like, get off! You piece of crap, just get off! Like, what the heck? And I'll just keep shaking and shaking until like I finally feel the release of it, you know?
Does Chang be like, Krystal, you're shaking last night?
No, he's
deep asleep, huh?
deep asleep.
He'd be like Robert. They don't notice crap.
Or has he caught you in the middle of the app?
I think he has, because one time this isn't really sleep paralysis. This is just me having a bad dream, like, and he'll just kind of like shake me, and he'll be like, "Hey, like, wake up." Other than that, no. During sleep paralysis, I fight my own demons. But I think for Chang, when he does, he sounds so stupid too, because he interrupts my sleep. First of all, inconvenience to me, and he'll be like, I'm like, can you shut up, dude?
So you caught him in the act.
Yeah, and like, I guess you're supposed to like wave your hand over them, right, over their body to kind of like get rid of them or whatever. I don't care. I'm just shaking Chang. I'm like, get up. You need to wake up.
Oh my god.
Do you have any sleep paralysis?
Not that I know of.
Oh yeah. You've never felt like weight on you while you're sleeping?
No, or I just don't notice. It could be because I just don't notice, but I've never had any experience. Or like, if I have, I might have just been like, oh, it's nothing.
Yeah, I'm just tired, or my body's tired.
Yeah.
I feel like
Because I feel like the more I think about it, the more I'll scare myself.
Yeah.
And I really don't want to have to do that. Like, even when I'm home by myself, when I was at the house, I would tell her, like, I don't like being home alone.
Oh.
Like, so when I'm home alone, I turn on almost all the lights.
Oh my gosh.
I'll have music playing.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care. At least when I was at the house. Here, I'm always with somebody, so I'm like usually okay. Or like if I really am by myself, I'm like keeping myself busy, like cleaning, so that I don't notice anything.
Yeah.
But,
I feel like I have a guardian angel.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is it Nancy?
No, just in general, because, you feel like, all the mistakes that happened to me. Mm-hmm. Like, I felt like there's always someone watching me.
Oh.
Because, my crazy stories that I've told you guys.
you have a lot, so you can't,
like,
you can't say that to me because I know too many.
So,
this could be off camera if you would like.
So, this is when I was younger.
Okay.
So, when I was younger, I was babysit by one of my aunts that had a pool.
Okay.
So then this was probably like in the afternoon. So one day, like, cause she babysat me while like I was still young. So I jump in the pool in the deep end.
Oh my
the
gosh.
Deep end, like 5 feet deep end. So I drowned.
Oh my
I
gosh.
literally drowned, and I felt like my life could have ended there. But then my cousin came and saved me, and then pretty much after that, I felt as if like someone was watching me.
Wow.
Yeah, and then all my drunk incidents that I had, I felt like there's always someone watching after me, taking care of me.
Oh, that's good though.
And I got home safe.
Yeah, because he has a lot.
Robert's been through a lot.
And I was just like, why are you still alive?
Yeah, with some of the stuff he told me, I'm like,
Oh, it's scary because like something
heck?
bad could happen so easily.
Yeah.
You think it could never happen to me, but then it happens. So
Did you want to know my theory behind it? This is a little deep, but I feel like as if my older brother and sister, the one that passed away, I feel like they are the one that's watching after us.
I forget you have an older brother and sister.
That passed away.
That passed away. But I remember you telling me.
Yeah, I feel that's my theory. In my perspective, I feel
that's beautiful.
Yeah, it's just my thought.
You never know.
This isn't really a scary moment. This is just us being stupid. But we went to LA and something had happened. Diamond had ordered us some shaved ice or something, but she ordered it to the wrong place, and he didn't want to deliver it to where we were, so he just left it where she pinned it or whatever. Rude. But so we went looking. We had to go look for it. And
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we went downstairs, and we go to the car, and someone had left the door open, and it was like that for hours, girl.
What?
Our van door was just open because somebody forgot to close the door.
Oh no.
Yeah, so I felt like, oh my god, thank God my mom's watching out for us, because dude, we'd be so screwed if someone drove away with our car.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I
You
can't
guys have
even
anything
imagine.
in the car?
Huh?
You guys
No, we didn't have anything in there.
Oh, okay.
Thankfully. Oh my gosh. But it's not our car either. It's my sister-in-law's grandparents' car.
Oh.
So that's even more scary, because like
yeah.
if it's our car, then bad for us, of course, but like someone else's car, to lose someone else's car, it's kind of scary. So, but yeah.
Ooh.
Sorry,
Crazy.
a little tangent on that.
Crazy. I was gonna say we used to dress up my brother as a girl for Halloween if we didn't have a costume for him.
Oh, for who?
My brother.
Oh,
The one that's after me?
yeah.
Yeah, we would always dress him up as a girl if he didn't have a costume. Or we're like, hey, do you want candy? To go next door. And he'd be like, yeah. But, be like, oh, I don't have a costume. Like, oh, okay, we'll just dress you up as a girl.
Oh my gosh.
Yep. And we have pictures.
No way.
Somewhere we have pictures.
You probably please don't ever show it
Have
to
you
anybody.
seen me with long hair?
No.
Have I seen you?
I think Nancy has.
Yeah, with some of the ones you sent me.
Oh my gosh.
There was one where he wore his brother blonde wig.
Oh.
I don't think he ever posted it though.
Chang used to have long hair, like actual long hair.
Yeah.
It was like Justin Bieber hair,
Oh gosh. Ew, Robert.
Oh.
Robert just has to show us a photo of him with long hair, pink hair.
It looks good.
So I have another photo. Okay, I will have to find it later.
You look Korean in that.
You were
one,
wearing
Robert.
your brother's white wig. I think he wore it for a costume, and you wore it.
Gosh.
But yes, we used to dress up my brother, and he was the only one that we dressed up like that.
Really? Really?
Yeah.
It's because he let you guys. That's why.
And he was like the first boy,
so
we let him.
And
he let us.
That's the best part. And then they're just kind of like, yeah, go ahead.
Yep.
I don't know if you remember me talking about one of my cousins, where we all call her the shaman in our family. Mm-hmm. Because like she literally has had so many ghosts and
which one's
people
this
visit
one?
her. This one's.
Have I met this one?
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, anyways, so like her whole life she's been like followed by ghosts. Because like I told you, when she was a baby, whenever her parents would go like pick her up or something, like she'd have like rice grains in her crib, or like sometimes there'll be like trails of rice in their room, and I don't know if it's like just for Asians, or like if there's like rice around or
among superstition.
Yeah. It's kind of like a ghost visiting you,
yeah.
You know? And my uncle's mom had passed away, so they were thinking that it was her just coming to see her. Because I think she's like one of the oldest, I think. So it's like her first, grandbaby. So she had to come see her and all of that. Yeah. But even from there, she's always like has encounters with ghosts, or she'll see like ghosts running around and stuff like that. So like she always has all these scary stories and dreams.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, because like they'll come visit her and try to tell her stuff, and she's always like, I don't know what to do. Like that one time where we were going to go on a rave and we didn't tell anybody. Yeah, and she had a dream about my mom, and this was like literally like I think the week of before we were gonna go to the rave.
Yeah, it was.
And she had a dream about my mom, and my mom literally told her like she showed up really scared, of course, and she was like, you guys have till Friday. And she was like, what does that even mean? And so, like, the whole week, my family is, like, freaking out because they're like, oh, my God, like, what's going to happen on Friday? What are we going to do? Blah, 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 and all this stuff. But, of course, like, my dad, he's superstitious, but at the same time, he's not. He's like, just be super safe, whatever you guys are doing, and just keep an eye on each other, and that's all you can really do.
Girl, I'm telling you, that's why you guys didn't have fun.
Maybe so, huh?
I really think that's why you guys didn't have fun at the rave, because you guys were so, like... cautious of everything and super worried.
Because
but I mean, scared. Like after that is scary though. Like I would be scared.
Yeah, no, because I really almost pulled the plug because I was like, I don't know if we should go, guys, because we don't know what could happen. I don't want anybody to get hurt or get lost or something like that. Like that's really scary.
You need a rave daddy.
Oh, that sounds so wrong. I'm the rave daddy.
Oh shoot! Yeah. Get it.
No, like I don't think I've really ever. I don't want to jinx myself.
Yeah.
But I don't think I've experienced anything. But then like I feel like my parents are super because my parents are Christian, so I feel like they're super religious that they're just like
they don't believe in that.
They don't believe in it, and if it does occur, then they're like, well, maybe you need to do this or whatever. Because I have, like, my sister tells me stories about her experiences she's had.
Oh, wow.
And I don't know if she's really ever told my mom.
Oh.
I think she has.
Yeah.
But, like, even my mom would be like, well, maybe you need to do this. Maybe you need to do that. Or whatever it is she tells my sister to do. But I'm like, if that was me, I don't know what I would do.
It's scary.
It's scary.
You don't know what to do when you're in that kind of situation,
I'm like, I just hear stories, so then I'm like, oh, I mean, that's scary.
Yeah, like, what do you do after that?
Yeah.
Like, when you experience it, it's like, what,
No, there's not. I remember. It has stuck with me.
Oh, no.
Because my mom's told me when we were younger. Because I'm pretty sure your grandparents told you that your first tooth, if you didn't take it out, then you would see like a budong or bara. Yeah. So it's stuck ever since. So it was when one of my uncle, he was younger and he didn't want to take out his tooth. And at the time, my grandparents, where they were living, their house was at the corner, and if you walk up more, it was like, and you keep walking, there's like a creek.
Oh.
Like water and like a spot right there. Yeah. So I don't remember if they said it was late at night or what it was, like what time it was during the day. But all I remember was that my mom was like, he wouldn't take out his tooth. He ran to the creek and he saw a budong. And it was a girl. And I just remember them telling me, like, you know how they always say the bora budong has like the long hair and like all that stuff. So he got scared and he ran back and let it was either my grandpa or my grandma take out the tooth. So ever since then, I'm like, y'all better take out your tooth.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want you to be seeing anything. I don't want you to have to experience that.
No,
but
so
it has
scary.
stuck with me
Yeah.
ever since I was little. And I think of it, and I'm like, you better wiggle that tooth. So my niece and nephew, I'm like, make sure you wiggle that your first tooth,
Yeah, you
because
don't wanna see
I don't want you to see anything.
No, because that's traumatizing.
Yeah.
Man. To remember that forever. No, that reminds me of a. So, like, when I was younger, everybody used to say Fillmore is so freaking haunted, right? They still say that. And I never really knew why. I mean, I knew it was because of a girl, but I never knew the story behind it. I just knew that just don't go to the creek at night.
Oh,
Because I guess there was a girl that hung herself
Oh, at the creek?
at the creek.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, so they say if you go at night, she would be there and, like, she would either try to, like, hang you and, like, take you and hang you, or, like, she would drown you into the water. Because, like,
that's so
even with the creek, like, when it would get, like, high tides, it could, like, literally wash you away. Because they almost couldn't find her because she almost got washed away. Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, it kinda
How long?
scares them.
Like, way long ago?
Way
long
longer,
time
because
ago?
I was young when they would tell the story. And, like, you know, Fillmore is for, like, the hunting people, so they would come and, like, I don't know, they would say they would see her or experience stuff like that. So there's a lot of stories that I never listened to because those kind of stuff scare me.
Especially if you live in the town.
Yeah, that
scares
too.
you even more. Yeah.
So yeah, no, that's just one of the scary stories in Fillmore that I know of. I mean, just know the story of her, not really knowing what people have experienced with it or what they've seen.
How about Flo?
I know. I was like, have you heard about Flo?
Flo?
The one in...
Oh,
Ooh, girl, I don't know about... beep that part. The cemetery, not what city, okay? Yeah, beep that part. Flo. You've never heard of Flo from the cemetery that... I don't think you live by it. But it's one of the ones over there, kind of by you.
Okay.
I think it's like a little further away.
Girl, don't tell me that.
Yeah, 'cause when I was younger, I would always hear it. They were like, "Oh yeah, if you go drive to that cemetery and you flash your light like so many amount of time, I don't remember how many, that she would appear."
Oh my God. No.
But I don't think it's the one that you're by though.
Okay.
I think it's the other one, the other big one.
No, people that go to cemeteries for fun.
Yeah.
No. People are real curious,
Scary.
man. They want to see some scary stuff.
Heck yeah.
Not me. I could live my whole life without seeing anything.
Yeah, as far as I know that one, and then I think I don't remember for sure if it was at my high school that I went to that they said there was a ghost there too. The whole time I was at that high school, I never saw anything.
Oh my gosh. Not skinwalkers.
What's that?
You heard of Skinwalker Ranch in Utah?
The skinwalker? Oh yeah, because I was like, what's a skinwalker or something
Do
like
you know
that?
Crystal?
My cousins call each other that all the time. Or like our dogs.
Oh yeah,
will
'cause
call
I had to
skinwalker.
ask Robert. I was like, Robert, what's a skinwalker?
Yeah.
Because I think I came across something on TikTok or something like that.
So it's pretty much like conspiracy theory and all that
Shapeshifter?
stuff. Yeah, shapeshifter.
Do you believe in that?
Shape-shifting? I'd rather not.
So instead of shapeshifting, do you believe in reptilians? So Bigfoot's one of them. Skinwalker's one of them. Reptilians one of them.
No.
And then the gray aliens. They call them the grays.
Oh. No. See, yeah, like I don't believe in aliens or anything like that. I don't know. No, I don't believe in that.
How about creepypasta?
What the heck is that?
A walking pasta or what?
Creepypasta is pretty much just like horror stories.
Oh.
Oh. It's horrible to say, but like I'm like slowly waiting to see.
No.
But then I know it's a bad thing because I feel like, well, if it happens, I'm probably gonna be like,
Yeah.
you know? So then I'm like, I don't
No,
think.
because I feel like if you build strong and you already like kind of like shrug it off anyway, it's okay.
It won't even
But I
phase
feel
me.
like the people that are like weak-minded, not weak-minded, but like just have like what's it called? I don't know what it's called. But like where they're like really scared.
Their will's not strong.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
So and they're always thinking about it, or they're scared it's gonna happen and stuff like that. Then I feel like it's more likely to happen, or like you even maybe dream about it so vividly,
Yeah.
or it might be like really happening. So I feel like that's when it really is scary.
Yeah.
So, do you have a strong will?
I think I do. Like I feel like if I was to like, if a demon was to take over me, I'd be able to fight.
Oh, girl, I've never thought that extreme.
How about
I
you,
think I'm
Nancy?
strong-minded.
I feel like I am, but then you know me, like I could be a little chicken.
Oh.
I'll be like, Robert, I'm scared. I'll be like, I heard something. And he'll be like, it's nothing. Or like, because I'm stupid and I'm like, oh, this. And I look and I'm like, oh, wait, it's not that. It's nothing.
It's nothing, huh?
Yeah.
Man, Krystal, if I was possessed, I'd be like, me and the demons are friends.
You know, like,
I know, for real.
sometimes,
Let's hang out.
I'm like, me and demons are friends.
you know, like sometimes you set stuff on something and you obviously already know that it's not like, it's not going to sit well and it's going to eventually fall. So I'm stupid and I'm like, I tend to like leave stuff and it eventually falls and I look and I'm like, nah, it fell because I didn't put it on right.
Yeah. No, that's me too.
Yeah. Because, I mean,
just
if
rationalize
it
it.
really was like, then that's when I will freak out.
Yeah, like if it's flying across the room, then I'll be like, oh shoot. But if it's just like it drops, I'm like, meh.
You're like, oh,
Now I have to pick it up.
I just said it wrong.
Yeah.
That's how usually I'm like, I just said it wrong. Or like, it was at the corner. That's why it fell. So.
No, the night that we watched The Conjuring,
Uh.
we were watching, right? And maybe it wasn't The Conjuring. I think we were watching La Llorona. It's that Mexican
It's a true story.
folktale.
I don't think I've seen it.
So La Llorona is pretty much the lady. She pretty much drowned her kids.
Oh.
And then she drowned herself. And then supposedly...
Because her husband had an affair with a younger woman. So to get revenge, she kills her kids and then she kills herself.
And then she comes back and she's like, where are my kids? Where are my kids? And then she sees the kids, she'll drown the kids. That's why it's a folk tale in Mexico.
Yeah, so they never let their kids go out after dark.
Yeah.
Because they're scared that she's going to come take your kids.
And they say that in Mexico, you can hear her cry by the river.
She cries by the river.
I think I've heard that one.
So you
know,
watched
I
it?
think our coworkers told me about it actually.
Oh, yeah.
She
Yeah,
might-
you
she might
said
have-
it. You're like, Robert, have you heard of La
Oh,
Llorona?
see? Well, this was like forever ago.
Yeah. It's been a while since it's been out,
Yeah.
too. Yeah.
But yeah, I was like, yeah, I heard of La Llorona. She's like, what? How? I'm like, it's a Mexican folktale.
Scary.
Yeah, so we were watching that, right? And it was like deep in the scene where she was like being scary, whatever. And then, you know those little lights that Chang put on her staircases?
Yeah.
The ones that either you push on or you
The
have the
ghetto
remote.
lights.
Yeah, the ghetto lights. It turned on by itself.
Oh my god.
We're all sitting on the couch watching the movie, right? And then, bing. We were like, what?
Oh my god.
What the heck? We had to pause everything, and I was like, dude, what is that? I was like, how did it turn on? There's no way. You have to push it or use the little remote to turn it on.
Yeah.
And it just turned on by itself.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I still have chills.
That's scary though, girl.
So Chen got really scared and he took them off and threw them because he was like, why did you do that? And I was like, I don't know. They're your freaking lights. They must have like, I don't know, a bug in them or something. Shoot, that's scary. Yeah.
So he threw them away.
Yeah, he threw them away. He took them off and threw them away.
Oh my god.
Yeah, girl.
That's scary.
That's what I'm saying, dude. We're all shaking.
You gotta start come bless your house again.
Again, huh?
Again.
And I'm like,
Sweep her house.
Sweep her house. Sweep your house.
no, for real. That was really
That's
scary.
scary.
Yeah. Do you guys have anything like that ever happen?
Not that I know of. Well, I remember hearing like one about my youngest sister when she was little. It was like way back, like, but I don't really remember clearly. But I just remember hearing that like we were like at a relative's house and she was like looking for my mom, I think it was. And so she had ran outside, ran around by the cars and was looking for my mom. And they were like, who are you looking for? Type of thing. And then she was like, I'm looking for my mom. My mom wasn't even running around.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And she thought my mom was around.
She was trying to chase your mom down. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I don't even know if she remembers that too.
Yeah.
I remember kind of hearing it. I was like, oh,
That's so scary.
that's scary.
No, I have a nephew that passed away sadly, and he's only like maybe 4 or 5. But it was like a tragic death. But my aunt that lives in California, like she has a ring outside her house, and like in the middle of the night, like it would just go off, you know, and then like in their house, in their hallways, they could hear somebody like running back and forth. Yeah. And then they thought it was him because like he'd be like laughing or like running in the hallway, running outside kind of thing. Yeah. And I was like, oh my god, how freaking scary, dude. Like,
Oh my goodness.
Full body chills.
No. When it comes to kids, I'm like,
Yeah, that's something different.
That's something different. That's scary. No.
Well, that's one thing, but
Those
kids
little
are scarier.
Kids are scarier. Woo, getting the chills.
Do you want the Vegas story, babe?
Oh, yeah, the Vegas story. So the one year we went to EDC, my family, we all went. And we rented an Airbnb. One of my sisters booked it. I don't know. She looked into it.
Okay.
But she booked it. It was really nice and everything. There was a pool. Like, so freaking nice. So one of the days that we were at the rave, my dad, from what, I don't remember, was it dad or mom that told us?
Dad.
Oh, okay. So it was my dad that told us. He was like hearing
Footsteps.
Oh my gosh.
And then he was hearing stuff from the garage.
Oh my god. See.
And he was like, it sounded like it was a little kid because he was upstairs and I believe my nephew was sleeping downstairs. And at the time, when my brother, he wasn't 18, so he couldn't go. So I think he was sleeping next to my nephew and they were sleeping in the living room.
Yeah.
So they thought it was my nephew, like, walking around or whatever it was, like, making noises. So my dad had woke up. He went look. My nephew's deep asleep.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And I don't remember if he said that he went look in the garage or he was about to go look.
He was about to go look, but then he went to the front door.
Yeah. And that's when we came home. But like he was like, I remember him saying that he like heard footsteps, like, or like as if there was like a little kid, like playing or
and then your mom
whatever.
Heard wet footsteps.
Oh yeah, no.
Shut up.
Yeah, because we had to pull them back.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
that's so
but
scary.
my dad, yeah, because I remember when we got back to the house, the sun was freaking out. Okay,
Yeah.
Right when we got to the house, we pulled up. My dad opened the door. We were like, how'd you know we were back? Yeah. And then that's when we found out. And then that was the same. Wasn't that the day we were leaving? Or was it the next day? I don't know. We were all freaked out. So that very last day, we barely got any sleep because we got back. I remember only sleeping for a little bit. And they were all like, hurry, let's go. We're going to go.
Yeah, no.
Because it was
y'all don't
so
want to stay
scary.
too long.
But then I remember my dad saying, like, I think, like, when we barely got there, because, you know, when you go to Airbnb, you like to go look everywhere.
Get a feel.
Yeah. And I remember him being like, it was either him or it was my brother, and they were like,
They opened the garage.
the garage door from inside, and they just had, like, a really, you know, that feeling that you would get if, like, it was, like, bad or, like
the hairs on the back of your hair stands
like
up.
that.
Oh my god.
They got that feeling from the garage.
Yeah, that chilling feeling.
So, but I remember, like, they were like, hey, you guys all need to get up. We're like, we're going to go. Yeah. So we, like, literally, like, rushed out.
So the last day, we stayed until, like, we didn't get home until, like, 4
we
or 5.
Late.
Yeah, so then we only slept for, like, an hour.
It wasn't even long.
Really? And you guys were out,
it wasn't even long.
Yeah, we slept for, like, an hour, so it was, like, 6 in the morning.
Yeah.
And we're like, we're leaving. I'm like, holy shit. And then...
Really
my dad,
scared.
they didn't talk about it until after we left.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, but nobody talked. My dad didn't say anything. My mom didn't say anything until after we left the house.
So we were just like, you know, we stayed in the pool until like in the morning. We were just like doing our own things, like nothing ever happened.
Yeah.
And then once we left, we were like...
That's when they talked about it. Because I think we had went to a store, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We had went to a store, and then that's when they talked about it.
Oh my gosh.
And we were like, what? Like did... My oldest sister, she's the one that booked it. We were like, did you not look it up? Did you not look if like there was anything that happened with the house or whatever?
It was cheap.
Yeah, I think that was why she had booked it. But no, my dad, I remember hearing they were like, he was like scared.
Oof, I bet he was really spooked. That's scary.
My mom, yeah. So whenever we talk about going to Vegas now, we're like, you guys better look into the Airbnb. And I honestly feel like my parents are kind of like, not like scarred from it, but then like they get iffy about going there now.
So they're a little traumatized.
Yeah. Because I don't think they would ever, like, I feel like they wouldn't go.
Yeah.
Unless it's like a hotel. Because if it's an Airbnb, I think they're going to get like, was it safe? Like, is there any story or whatever? They're
going to make you guys look it up for anything, huh?
Did you ever hear about the hotel story?
What hotel story?
There's a hotel story where it's like, the hotel would never have this room because it's haunted.
Where?
just it being haunted.
I'm already getting the heebie-jeebies, okay?
Yeah, I know. I was like, oh, I get to drive home in the dark by myself.
You're like, Chang, stay on the phone with me.
I know. I'm like, can you wait outside for me? Oh, the 13th floor.
Oh.
So thank you, Google. So around 80% of the elevators won't have the listing of 13th floor, opting lower floor of maintenance or mezzanine. Mezzanine.
Wow.
While 12B to 14A instead, their opted number of famous being unlucky. As of 87 of the guests don't mind having a room on 13th floor.
Wait, what?
Not me. I'd be like.
So you know how 13 is a bad
Yeah,
so
yeah,
lucky.
yeah. No, I wouldn't too. Anyways, back to our stuff.
No, my cousin that used to live across the street from us, literally. Like,
Yeah?
there's like a house across the street, and then their house is right next to it. So we would go back and forth all the time. And like, I never went over there to like hang out or anything because like they're a little bit younger. They're more like my siblings' age. So my siblings would go there a lot, and they would hang out and play games and stuff like that. And I guess in my cousin's room, she had like a really big window in her room, but she had a curtain that covered it, right? But underneath it, there was a couch. And they said if you ever had like the curtains rolled up and you were like sleeping on the couch, there'd be someone watching you from outside. And they'd just be staring at you, and you'd wake up and I guess see something so scary. So that's why they never slept on the couch, because they were so scared they're going to see something. And then she also had like a storage room or something, but they always heard it like stuff moving in there or like something moving around in that little closet. So nobody ever opened it too.
Oh my god.
That kind of stuff. I'm like, oh my god, I don't know what I would do, man. If I had a scary thing happen at my house, like, you just get over it because you bought it already or what?
I don't know how it is like with realtors or that whole process, like if they technically have to tell you if
It's
something
an ongoing battle. So
I think I remember looking into it, but I just don't remember.
So you have to say, did anyone died in this house?
Yeah, I think you have to ask.
They are obligated to tell you, supposedly.
No, one of my uncle that used to live here, he was living with my other uncle, and I remember hearing he had a little friend.
Oh gosh.
Yes, and my aunt at the time was living there. So my uncle was downstairs. He was in a smaller room. My aunt was in the bigger room, and then upstairs was my uncle, his wife, and their kids. Okay. And I remember hearing that uncle downstairs had a friend.
Oh my gosh.
And I believe my oldest sister was sleeping over one day because they were gonna go to California. And it was around the time when we would hear like my uncle had a friend and this and that, and my aunt would be like, yeah, like this friend would like sometime come bother me or whatever. And my sister had to sleep over because they were going to California. So I remember her superstition. I don't know if it's true or not with the whole like peach tree. I don't know if you ever heard it.
I don't think I've heard that one.
It's like if you have a peach tree, then the ghost or whatever it is doesn't bother you.
Oh.
Or whatever it is.
Yeah.
I think it's that it doesn't bother you. So my parents has peach tree.
Oh my gosh, she brought peaches with her.
So she brought branches.
Branches.
Of peach tree when she slept over.
Dang.
Yeah. I remember because she was like, I was sleeping with those branches. Like, that was next to me and everything.
I'm dead.
But it was scary because my aunt and they would talk about it. They were like, yeah, like, your uncle used to have a friend. And like, then that friend would bother me. And then one of my cousin, when they were still living here, my cousin at the time, she would be like, yeah, whatever. Like, if this biatch is gonna come bother me, like, come fight me, this and that.
Dang it, yeah.
And the ghost would bother her.
Dang.
Yeah. I'm like, oh my goodness. You don't want to mess with it.
Gosh.
So, Utah is not required to disclose death on a property.
See, I feel like that's
but you can ask, and they,
I would ask.
I would ask too.
Did you ask?
I did not. I forgot.
Maybe you should ask.
No, girl.
It's too late now. Can you still ask though?
I think
can you look it up?
And I think you could look it up too. Oh, okay. But we didn't because we were just desperate. Like we were going through houses like crazy. Like we would get approved, and then we would like find something about the house that we didn't like, or we'd get approved again. And we ended up not liking it. So it was just like a lot of up and down, and we were getting like discouraged. So at the end, we were just like, it's either this one or this one. You know, we're just gonna pick one and hope for the best. But yeah, no, for you guys should ask.
Definitely. I'm be like, Robert, that's the first question you better ask. But alrighty.
Ooh,
I
think was a long episode.
Yes. I hope you guys enjoyed it all. And with us, Justin, I'm Robert.
So give me
I'm
your
Jane.
final goodbyes and your.
Don't forget to follow our social media. We're on Instagram, TikTok, Spotify, Discord. Did I say Facebook? All that shit.
Yeah, so we'll see you.
Until next time, this is Sincerely Bestie.
Sincerely Bestie.
I can't with you, Robert. And your
Bye.
best man voice.
I'm dead.